Yeah, I walked through my workout this morning. So I pretty much, to warm up, I started with pull-ups as I always do. I feel like everybody should start with pull-ups because you can never train your back too much. You always want to grow the back. You always want to work on the scapula, on the pretty much the stability, and pretty much. There we go. Just taking a sip of my drink right now, getting in the zone, getting woke up. So notice how it was my push day, but I did pull-ups first, and now I'm gonna hit the chest. So here what I'm doing is I'm focusing on a lot of reps here because this is my secondary workout of my push-pull legs. So here I focus on hypertrophy, I focus on time under tension, I focus on the squeeze and the contraction the whole time. So I'm contracting all the way through. I'm contracting at the bottom position, I'm contracting at the top position. You hold the contraction the whole time. I'm not resting at one point. Full contraction of the muscle here. So I go for about 100 reps here till failure. And then on the last rep, I just hold it pretty much till I feel the lactic acid builds up. So after that, right away, I don't rest. I just get on a pull-up bar and start hitting some pull-ups. These here are called sternum pull-ups. I don't know if you guys ever done them, but give them a shot. They're very tough to do, very challenging, but very effective on the back, as you can see. Pretty much your clavicle area, your chest, upper chest, is going to the bar. So they're called sternum pull-ups. Here we jump into the flies right away on the both legs with the tables.
So I repeat this often, but anytime you're doing chest exercises, don't think of the whole thing that Arnold used to talk about, hugging the tree. Instead, try to pretty much keep so your biceps are the part that are gonna touch each other, which is impossible. But that's what the idea because you want to contract. But at the same time, don't let your front delts take over. So don't do this. Keep them back and still contract.
If you notice, here's what I'm doing here. Pretty much I hit like fatigue it to the point where I couldn't do any more reps. And now I'm just focusing on very, very high contraction, close to like my chin, upper chest area.
No worries, absolutely. Yeah, I bet. I needed to go to sleep so I could wake up to do this. Whew.
Right after that, no rest. I just jump into some pull-ups right now. Full contraction at the top, hold 4 seconds at the bottom. You know, the negative portion, pretty much try to control it for 4 seconds. Sometimes I got 4 seconds, sometimes I got 3 seconds. So here I go into pretty much an incline dumbbell press with very heavy dumbbell. I think I was doing 100 pounds, 50 on each arm. Felt good though. Went to failure, I believe. So I'm not sure if you guys picked this up, but you notice what I'm doing. I'm rotating the dumbbells as I come up, and then as they come down, I'm rotating them more towards internally. So pretty much your rest periods are just take a breath and go. So right away we go into flies again. We're focusing on the heavy weight right now, and focusing on time under tension, and getting that squeeze, making sure the blood is getting in there, and contracting the muscle all the time. So what I'm doing here, I'm pretty much setting myself up like if you were at a gym. You can just pretty much set up yourself on a crunch machine or ab machine. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab the resistance from the Bowflex, and pretty much all I'm doing is going to crunch and blow all the air out, and then contract the abs fully. As far as the repetitions go, just do as much as you can pretty much. Here what I'm doing is going back into the incline, still heavy, still 50 pounds I believe. Here we take a 50, and then why not? Let's hit some shrugs while we're at it, right? So no rest, hitting shrugs, getting them traps. Surprise, surprise, we hit some flies again. So pretty much I'm focusing on the contraction and getting like 6 to 8 reps, 10, 12 maybe. Alright, time to get these big boy weights now. Straight up with the 50s. From the incline, we go into shoulders. No support, shoulder press. We go to 6 to 7 to 8 reps, depending on how I felt. Just do till failure, I guess. Why not? We hit another set. Let's go. A full explosive movement on this one. You can't have enough core work, so let's go. We're hitting some abs now, some crunches, blowing all the air out and contracting the abs. We're back. Let's hit some shoulders again. Let's go. Pushing it through. One more set here. What I did notice is that the 50s are feeling very light after you just keep doing them for a little bit. Now what I'm doing, I just switched pretty much and just went straight into cables. I'm going to a failure here. I got a lot of weight, so I'm just getting a full contraction at the top. So I'm doing them, as you notice, I'm doing them as like a fly. So here I go into lateral raises using the cables from the Bowflex. Here we go, we hit another shoulder presses here. Notice how I'm doing the shoulder presses, how I'm turning the dumbbells towards me. So right away, just as soon as you finish your shoulder presses, go into pull-ups. Here I really got in the zone. I was really focusing on full contraction, and I was just pushing myself really hard here. I got about 30 reps without stopping on this one. I was in the zone. Guess what? We're back. Let's hit some core. What I'm doing here is I'm going to the lateral raises, but I'm leaning forward. I'm allowing the tension to come from the Bowflex. I added more weight so I can challenge myself here, and I'm controlling the negative portion. Here without rest, I go straight into the shrugs. So I'm working the traps here. I'm allowing the contraction at the top. I'm holding the contraction and I'm controlling the negative portion. What we did is we moved right into pull-ups. I was controlling the negative, I think 4 to 5 seconds. I was really challenging myself to control the negative down. So I didn't get as many reps, but I was focusing on the contraction and also on the time under tension that was being placed on the muscle. This should conclude your workout. At this point you should be fatigued. The whole workout should take you about an hour. The sets are probably going to be 4 to 5 working sets, 3 to 2 warm-up sets. Your rest periods are going to be pretty much take a breath and keep on going.